Right. Hello everybody. Hope you had a very nice weekend until now. We are at Mount Panorama in Bathurst for two races, a sprint race and a feature race of the HRSC Trans Am World Tour. I'm driving the Plymouth Barracuda again, and after the bit unsuccessful weekend 2 weeks ago, I need to really make some points this time. Yeah, in Adelaide 2 weeks ago I crashed, and also we had server issues, so there was no sprint race. I went out with a P18, I think, 7 points on the board. Leader has 45, so lots of ground that we have to make. Good to see you all here. Really looking forward to this stream and hope to keep you entertained. Also, make sure to check out the official live broadcast in parallel, where we have excellent moderators and commentators and really good broadcasting crew. Yeah, giving you all the action, not just my race, especially when I crash again. But yeah, it's always super fun to watch. I'm, again, like in Adelaide, I'm up there fighting for between P3, P5, but it's super competitive if you leave the two guys up front away. So let me quickly jump to my car. Yeah, if you leave the top two away, the Blue Thunder team, there with the Mustangs, they are far away. But yeah, the CUDA crew and I, we are fighting for somewhere around P5, and that would be super nice if I can do that. Top 10 is normally super competitive if you haven't done laps yet, so it will be properly hard to get into the top 10. So let's try to do that. Let's go once around the circuit, and then we also have to head into driver briefing quite soon. So we're still in practice, and I think in 10 minutes we have driver briefing.
Pit exit's clear. Green flag in sector 1.
So yeah, Bathurst. A track that I don't like too much, to be honest, because it's super difficult over the mountain. But I seem to have got the hang of it. So first of all, steep uphill, of course, and then towards the cutting there into the side of the mountain, basically. Thanks, Viorix. Hi, Swiftest Gamer. Hi, Atlas. Good to have you all here. So yeah, now the section over the top of the mountain. This here is still fine. I can handle that. If that inside wall is also something that I hit from time to time.
It looks like Quentin has spun off. Green flag, sector 2. You've had a lot of air damage there, mate. The bodywork looks pretty fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked, I know. And now this section here, top of the hill skyline, this is super difficult to get it right and to carry enough speed with these boats here. Now the car is bent anyway, so I'll head to the pits. And then this corner, super important, forest elbow, to carry the speed, not hit the inside, not hit the outside, and carry the speed downhill. This is where we had the kangaroo incident in the latest Bathurst 1000, I think it was. And then braking hard into the chase. This is where it's super easy to lock up the right front wheel, because it's not underweight through the chase, through that kink. And then we have 190 degree, but I have to go into the pits now. And over, start, finish.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Yeah, should be pretty hard. So sprint race will be 8 laps, around 20 minutes, and the feature race 16 laps, around 40 minutes. Last time in the feature race I was 7 minutes in the pits. So let's try to avoid that today. Briefing is in 8 minutes, so we can try again and go a little bit at speed. Try to get into the rhythm. For the sprint race we will have 15 minutes of private qualifying. For the feature race we will have a single shot, 1 hot lap.
All clear on pit exit.
So that will be super hard. Just checking my mic. Please let me know if audio levels are alright. Turned up the engines out a little bit more compared to last time. So should be a little bit more of that beautiful noise when I'm not talking. Yeah, and I really need to concentrate today. Again, walls are super close. But on the long way up the hill and down the hill I can take a look into the chat at least. Thanks Virux for the feedback. Yeah, here over the top of the hill I stay in second even though I'm running into the limiter, but shifting gears takes just too much time. I'll just stay in second, and I need a bit of a shorter second to get me out of the slower corners. I think it's fine, my pace is good if I can manage it, if I can be consistent, and I should be ready to fight within the top 5. Oh, down to P6 now. Darren with a really good time. But you see, it's super close there in the top 10. Super competitive. So anything between P3 and P10 can happen today. I just want to finish without an incident and have a bit of fun. Again, going into second for acceleration out of the corner. It's just
B6.
so much better. Not shifting. Currently on race fuel for the sprint race already. So easy to lock up the rear there. It happens from time to time and I don't know why.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Ouch, that was a little bit wide, but it's alright. Car should be okay.
Okay, Martin. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
Car was very unstable over the curb.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
And
Green
that was
flag, sector 2.
suboptimal. But yeah, you get the idea
Incident in sector 1.
of how I want to drive.
Yellow.
Now let's try the chase. Try not locking up too much. Yeah, had a short lockup on the right front and on the left front, I think, as well. Yeah, the Cuda doesn't like, on my setup, it doesn't like the curbs too much. Yeah, rear tires are gone.
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Very late this time on the brakes, took a bit of curb. Not ideal, but still quick. In the race I think I need to preserve the tires a little bit more than I'm doing right now.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Yellow flag.
Pegging out the rear there. I missed the entry. Line was completely messed up. That's the bad entry. But still, it's alright. Decent exit. Yeah, I lost half a second.
Okay, Martin, you're locking up your fronts a lot. You're a second off the pace in Sector 2.
A second off the really quick guys. They are so crazy. Insanely fast.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
Too tight end of an entry. Should be able to do a little better. So I would like to have a mid 20. My PB is at 24. So if I can get 26 I would be super happy. And 26 would be P3 for now.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 221.0.
I think I had to. Yeah, I have to head into the briefing. Cannot do this lap anymore. So let's do that. Yeah, this is the ballpark, and you see how tight it is. Jake William, GP Labs, also there still. I'm in the middle of the pack of the Kudas, the green ones, green colors. Should be alright. So let's head into Discord. Alright.
Well, I'll take solace that I'm the fastest
Okay, Martin,
Pontiac.
15
That's all
minutes
I've
left.
got.
That's 15 minutes.
I don't know if people ahead of me are practicing with sprint fuel or feature fuel, so I'll just take solace in that.
Are you racing today, or are you going to be doing comms today?
I can actually race because they found
nice.
2 guys.
I have a teammate. That's nice.
Oh, great. Cito joins. Yes, I'll put
Austin told me in confidence that he sucked so bad that he was just not going to bother.
Ready?
No, I think he had something going on.
He said he was sick, so I was going to say...
He wasn't feeling good. I know that.
Motherfuckers is like...
He also told me, he's like, if I was any faster, I might try, but I am so slow. I think he was in like the 230s.
To the point where I'm requiring him a doctor's note to be absent.
No, I can't remember exactly what he said. He did say he wasn't feeling good too, because I'm not either.
I just slide that one in there.
We got the hantavirus going around, you know.
Aren't you like East Coast, like Northeast Coast?
Me? No, I'm in Central Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
I don't sound like it, but what's that supposed to mean?
So you're what's the word?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Enlightened
Shut
worldview?
We whooped your ass all the way back in 1776. I don't need to hear this.
With the help of the French.
My forefathers didn't dump all that tea in the harbor just to catch lip from a 12-year-old Englishman, okay?
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not fucking kidding you, no.
No, not you. That's epic. The Genesis at Spa just had a fucking power steering failure in the middle of a route.
Oh, is it? Oh, that race is live. I thought it was later. I don't know why. I know better.
Didn't that happen to the caddy as well 2 years ago?
And
Ranger on board.
I think that was something different, to be honest.
It was unclear whether it was. They originally said it wasn't his fault, but then they didn't follow up on that. So I kind of got the impression it was his fault.
Well, yeah, with
Pearl
the,
Bamber,
with
right?
the engine literally just going full yeet, you know, then...
Oh, hell.
Van der Zande, and then that chassis was repaired, and then Bamber like flipped it down the Kemmel Straight.
That was, yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
Obama?
Obama. Earl Bamber drives like Obama.
My favorite Cadillac Works driver, Barack Hussein Obama.
Hey, Obama.
I always thought Cadillac would be more of a Republican car, I'm gonna be honest.
So yeah, it turns out that briefing is 10 minutes.
Yeah, I have no
before
idea
the
where
end
you
of
guys are
practice,
picking up
so
this much time on this
should
circuit.
start any minute now.
Feels like I can't get faster than a
Was
30.
I had it wrong in my head.
Watch
But
some
also
onboards.
Yeah, I was doing that a little bit.
Should start any minute.
What's your brake pressure set at in your setup?
100%, I think.
You could try turning it down
You're
a
also
little,
shifting
but
early.
I know.
Yeah, make sure you wind it out.
David, you're shifting about 500 RPMs early, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can.
hell.
I think at least you can rev it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Firebird should also have 7.5K revs, right?
I've just shifted it when the HUD goes
It's
red,
under.
I'll be honest.
Okay. Niels just flipped it at the cutting.
Yeah.
They don't call him Niels Sendkowski for nothing.
Does he send the cows?
I don't think that's what I was going for, but I like it.
David, from what I can see, it's a multitude of factors. So mainly gearing as well, because you're shifting a lot more than I am.
Oh, okay. Should I... Did you lengthen your gears in this, on
I'll
your
send you
car?
my setup.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you too, Chris. That way, you guys both have it.
Okay, Martin, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes
Find
left.
your stupid name. You're towards the top. There you go. All right. You should be able to see him in your
Hey Rambo, how are you doing?
setups if you refresh.
Too much.
Just arrived in time for driver briefing. And
It's
I was
definitely
sitting
not
here for 5
perfect, but it's
minutes
better
because
than
I thought it would already stop.
Nothing.
Yeah, I will take anything.
In order to get everybody in the pits, I am gonna restart the server with 10 minutes of practice.
Yeah.
Everybody will stay in
That's
here,
the end
but
of the
otherwise
session,
nobody
P7.
is gonna be. Not everybody is gonna be off the track.
Damn, I was just about to go 4 seconds quicker.
Wait, why is
That's
it
always
still-
how it goes.
Who was that? Who was that? Was that you, Mikko?
That was Doc.
Okay. I was about to say, because of 250, and that would be when I pull the plug and just, you know,
That's when
pull
I
the
give
plug
up.
on my life support, not the
Yep.
plug on the server or the series, just on my life support.
Just me personally. It's over.
Jesus Christ.
Present.
It's gonna roll over again normally, but yeah, start. Is everybody here?
Yeah,
I'm here.
That is everyone.
Okay, that's everybody. If you're here.
Yeah,
If
say
you're
something
not
if
here,
you're
say so.
Everyone
Always
look at
works.
the fancy screen share. Let's go.
Oh, ha, ha, it's official.
If you don't need to talk.
What did you race,
7
Rambo?
spectators. I'll wait until a couple more look into the thing as well.
Hope it went well.
Other than that, quite honestly, I'll just start at this point. So we have 25 people. I think we should have 1 or 2 more people maybe that are joining late, but doesn't matter at this point. Welcome to round 2, guys. Thank you very much for joining.
Yay.
We are at the Bathurst circuit. In Australia, not too big of a surprise. You've been practicing here for the last couple of weeks. The event schedule is like every single time. This time the sprint is 8 laps, and the feature will be 16 laps. In the race distance, we are seeing 9 laps on the server because we are having the manual formation lap. Starting procedure, I'll just... excellent, so you can't zoom in there with this thing.
Congrats
Okay,
on the
let's
third.
just go with this. Thanks, Microsoft Edge, no one likes you. So the starting lines will be marked by the start-finish line here, before the first grid row, and the bridge here. So the leader of the pack can determine the start, basically from here, pretty much form up into a grid of 2 after the chase. Be slow. The last time I had a couple of complaints that the leaders of the formation lap were going a bit fast. So down the Conrad straight and all that stuff, please already slow down to about 50 to 60. That we're going through that stuff, or rather about 80, and then after the chase down to 50, 60, and then we get going with the rolling start from an approximate speed of 50 set by the leader passing through here. Lapping is going to be Grand Prix racing rules, so slower car must let the lapping car through safely and as quickly as not to impede it. Both cars have the responsibility to facilitate a safe lapping maneuver. On that note, on the top of the mountain, please be patient in both situations, like if you're being lapped and if you're lapping. It is narrow, it is very tight, it is very fast, so make sure that you give each other breathing room. The lapping car, just stay on your line. The lapped car, please get off the racing line and then slow down, and make sure that you're not just slamming on the brakes in front of the car lapping you. Track limits will be enforced by the in-game system. This is, how it's been the entire time. The pit lane will not have a speed limit, but everyone is required to safely enter and exit the pit lane and their pit box. That especially to Bathurst, since, there's this funny little chicane at the pit entry, and I do not want to see, someone just flying over the chicane and diving into someone that just went through the last corner. Carrying on with a broken car. Should a driver's car have severe damage to its bodywork or suspension, they're allowed to attempt to get back into pit lane and repair the car. They carry the responsibility to return to the pit safely and cautiously to fully repair the damage before carrying on. So if it's suspension damage, especially around here, watch yourself. The car will act differently, especially down the mountain, especially over the bumps, especially at higher speeds. So slowly, cautiously, and if you want to finish the race, it's always the potential that you can still get points, and you can probably still get those points if you just take it a bit slower and don't wreck while going down the hill with already a broken car. If any one wheel is ripped off the car, you must retire immediately. And as a quick note, since Mr. Bayer already proved that it's possible in practice just now, you can return to the pits with a broken engine when it breaks at Forest Elbow.
The track temperature is increasing.
However,
it's now
it can't
22
repair
Celsius.
a broken engine, so please do not attempt this. Thank you. Disconnect. It's not a quick repair. If you lose connection, you can reconnect and carry on the race just to make sure that you try to finish it. Track map in orange zone. We had the question come up before the briefing during the practice. Orange zone is obviously the no, I'm saying obviously, but apparently I have to write it out a bit more. Orange zone is basically a zone where it's general caution. You have to watch yourself a bit more, be alert at the surroundings. That's generally always lap 1. And for this race, it will be this section here. So this is basically, imagine
okay,
this
Martin,
as the
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes
banner,
left.
the advertisement banner that comes before the dip down to Skyline, down to the exit of Forest Elbow. This section is an orange zone because if there's a crash here, it's a lot of blind corners. It's basically never a small crash when it's coming here, as proven by this year's Bathurst 12 hours. So watch yourself, check yourself before you wreck yourself, and you can obviously try to make moves here or try to lap people through here or let people through here, but it's just a state of heightened attention and making sure that you don't cause a huge pile up here.
Engineers,
As such,
crew
in orange
chief.
zones, that as we had in penalty reports and stuff as well, in orange zones, the penalties will be doubled. So, just as a reminder to everyone to make sure that everyone's on the same page. Are there any questions?
Only an extra reminder, be wary of the yellow flags. You will get a yellow flag if there's a crash in the orange zone, like anywhere else. Just take extra caution because it's blind corners.
Can I borrow your orange zone wording? I need it for my cats on the stairs.
Yeah, sure, go wild.
The penalties are doubled for the cats.
Anyway, last but not least, watch the flags. I know that sometimes the yellow flags are a bit slow to come out, but when they are out, adhere to them. It's better to, at least lift off a little bit and not explode into 1,000 pieces while also breaking someone else's wrist because they had a direct drive, crashed, wanted to get going again, and then they get hit by someone trying to recreate the Holdo maneuver from Star Wars Episode 8.
Question:
Right.
Does the leader and the odd number car start on the inside or the outside of the first corner?
That would be the inside.
Left-hand side of the track.
Yep, left-hand side of the track. So yeah, once again, don't be too fast on the formation lap, please. Whoever sets pole position, I greatly appreciate your cooperation. And good luck, everyone. Yep, sorry.
If I could just add, like with the manual formation, make sure when you're on the grid that you have an idea who you're beside and around, and what side of the track you're on, because that's where you'll need to be for the start. So let's take that moment.
Good addition,
and
Darren.
a serious one. I might have missed it. Are we doing which parts of the track are we double file versus single file?
We do single file 2 minutes until the chase, and after the chase, after the left-hander, we are starting to go double file. After the chase, so basically the entire formation lap, we are basically going at a slow pace to make sure that no one gets left behind. After Forest's Elbow, we're dropping down to about 80 to 100 kilometers an hour, so people that are further behind can catch up. Those catching up, watch your brakes as well, so you don't plow into the back of the field. And after the chase, that's going to drop to 60 kilometers an hour. So double file 60 kilometers an hour going through Murray's Corner, and then in the start zone here, so from the bridge to the start-finish line, the leader will determine the start of the race. If you are behind the corner, just be careful and that you don't crash into each other and all that stuff. Any other questions?
If we are starting behind the final corner, can someone overtake us into the final corner after the field has started?
If you're starting on the same row, that is obviously a valid overtake and stuff, but the overtaking line is basically at the front here.
Yeah, okay, try to stay in formation until you cross under the bridge.
Yeah, so racing starts when you cross under the bridge.
Exactly.
Okay.
The exception to that is obviously, I'm just adding this in because it occurred to me here. If someone spins through the last corner in front of you or something, or there's a pileup or something, you're obviously allowed to avoid it. You're not going to get a penalty, for going past the pileup. Right. Then,
all right, everybody. Have fun.
That's all, then, yeah. Have fun. Thanks for joining us. Let's have a clean, good, fun race.
Checkered flags out.
Everyone.
10th position.
Good luck, guys.
At the end.
That's the end of the session. P10.
Good luck.
And we're just moving to on-track.
All right. That was Rebel's briefing. And yeah, Remo, the app is called Crew Chief. I think it's free, but I'm not entirely sure yet because I've had it for many, many years, just barely used it. It's automatic, it's rule-based, basically. It will read out some signals from rFactor 2 and all kinds of other driving simulators. And you can configure which kind of messages you want. I also have it on sweary mode, so if I fuck it up, he will tell me. Yeah, it's quite nice. In more modern cars, it's more realistic. I found out that in the 70s it started in America, so I added it for this season. I think it adds a little bit more to it, and I also get, I just experience what else is going on. It will tell me when somebody else crashes and so on. So it's quite nice. We will have a rolling start. So we do a manual formation lap. So the in-game, it doesn't know about it. But the leader is it's his responsibility to lead us around once, and then we start once we reach the start-finish line. I crafted chips. Everybody loves Bathurst, I know. For now, it's fun, but it's super, super exhausting. I'm happy that the first one is just a quick, a quick race, 20 minutes. But first of all, we have now 14 minutes of qualifying, and I think it should be private. So let's do that. I have used a little bit of a different setup now. Qualy setup, low fuel. We should be alone on track for this 15 minutes. Immediately spin. And let's try to get into ideally top 5.
Exit looks clear. All right, Martin. We've got 13 minutes to do the business.
So,
We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Realistically, 1 or 2 hot laps and then need another set of tires. But after 2 laps, the engine is definitely also pretty done with the amount of grill tape I'm using right now. I'm trying to get every 100th of a second out of this. In the race I run less grill tape, obviously. Try not to use the tires too much already on the outlap. It's super sketchy over the hill, over the top of the hill. I think the track suits the cars quite nicely. It's just a bit awkward through the mountain bit. Alright, now let's get some heat into those brakes. And then concentrate. Goal is 225, 227. Maybe. That was fairly decent, I think. But obviously we don't have a delta time yet. Went in a little early here.
The leader has just done a 220.5.
Always good to get distracted there in this section.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Not too bad, I think.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Doesn't sound great.
New fastest lap for Niklaus, 220.3.
The other guys just gain more time in
Fastest
qualifying
lap
than I
for
do.
Stolze, 220.0.
Bit narrow approach there. But definitely a banker lap that should be good enough for P10. Yeah, 220.
P6.
That's already really good. Now the engine starts to overheat because of my grill type. So we'll probably head into pits already. Get new tires. Oh, I had a really good time. So my best lap is 1/10 quicker than this, and I'm down to P6 already. I know there's a little bit more in it, but
There's traffic behind.
it's not easy. Yeah, second gear will be used quite a lot, especially the limiter. Yeah, P6, but lap time is super good. I don't know if I can be much quicker. Maybe a 10th, if I'm lucky. But everything, those guys up front, the Mustangs, the 3 purple cars, they are just too good. There's no limitation on tire sets or cars or engines. We can just go all out. Luckily, the game is so old.
The guy behind has just done a 221.2.
Down to P8 now. Franek ahead of me as well. Who else? Yeah, Sidovaya in P2. Darren behind me still, which is good. But yeah.
That's a new fastest lap for Stolze, 219.7.
God, this guy's. Darren with a new personal best, still plenty of time behind me. But I think this is where I will be, P8, yeah. The other guys just gained so much more compared to anything that we did on practice server. And I was all out with my 220.4, and I did a 220.5. So not much more that's in me. But there are good names ahead of me. It's okay to be here.
Eighth place.
It's a bit early. Not ideal. We'll push a little more and maybe slow down for another second lap in case I lose more time. Cutting was good.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Just missing the exit every time. This is probably where I lose most of the time. The entry into this section, I mean.
5 minutes.
There was 3/10 in this section alone now that I gained somehow. Good exit. That would be enough for Niels
Sector 2
or
is
Franek.
0.4 off the pace. It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape.
That would be very important. Bring that home. 600s. That would be 2 positions.
You're locking your front left tyre a lot.
Yeah, that was not ideal. Lost it all on the entry there. And now tires are in pretty bad shape. Probably not worth it. Just checking if I can get through the first corner a little better. Yeah, also not better. So the first lap was just pretty much what I can do. One more try, we have time for one more.
Pit exit looks clear.
Oh yeah, Niels and Branek, 600ths of a second, that's what I can do, and the rest is impossible. We have all the sim racers in the top 4. The pro esports drivers. And there's Niklas, who found a lot of pace. Niels in the same car, yeah. Best CUDA would be a good gold. I don't know if I can do it. But I shouldn't be too focused on the result. I was very focused on the result and on my pace in Adelaide, and I was out after a few laps basically. Just should try to bring it home and have fun along the way. Yeah, the car is not only based on it's a Plymouth Barracuda. And then we have Mustangs, we have Camaros, we have AMC Javelins, we have Challengers, and a Firebird.
2 minutes to
5
go.
different cars, I think. Interesting that Michael Garde and Kasper Stolze didn't do the low 19s that they did on the practice server. But the rest of the people, they definitely gained some pace. Vanek is at 22. Impossible. I don't know how they do it. How they are so on point when it counts, and I'm not, like this exit. That's a 10th gone. At least. Good exit though. Recovering a little bit. I know there's 3 tents on top of the mountain. Need to get those. And I already got a lot of time back here. That was too much of a slide. Ah, god damn it. There's plenty of time to be found. Just cannot do it.
That's the end of the session, P8.
Ah, god, the rear stepped out on me. The entry was a bit better than before. Not good enough. Too much sliding. But it's alright. Niels is finished. Niels Jankowski. So with a wonder in the last second I can go just 4/10. And I lock it up. So much, yeah, that's it. Alright, P8. But yeah, I'm super happy with the time. More than P7 wouldn't have been in it, so I'm happy. The pressures are at the minimum. That's always the meta in rFactor 2. Minimum pressures, maximum grip. And I definitely won't mess with the setup now. Oof. I think we have a short warm-up. I should probably head for a quick bio break for that. But yeah, the two Mustangs and front, that was clear. Yannick and a lot of time. Sido was not up there. Oh, Nico Hillebrand took a position from Darren and will be in my neck with the Camaro. But yeah, we have 4 different cars in the top 5. I think that's pretty good. I still think the Mustangs are a little bit quicker. But the Cuda is also not bad. It's alright. Yeah, happy with the time. If I can do that again in the next qualifying where we only have a single shot, then I should be further up. But I have a little bit too much variance in my lap times. Jake is the slowest Cuda. Okay. 5 Cudas in the top 13. So I'm in P8. The inside of the start should be the odd numbers. So I should be on the outside for turn 1, but on the inside then after the uphill. I prefer to be on the outside. I think I can take turn 1 a little better when I'm on the outside. Alright. How many people are we here today? It's 26. Pretty good. So 5 minutes of warm-up. I'll go very quick and be right back. I'm back. Hi Borcha Dragos. You're doing well. We're 3 minutes away from the start of the race. Currently in qualifying. Not qualifying, warm-up. I just loaded my race setup. I have enough fuel. 40 liters should be good enough. Let me do the math again. 40 divided by 4.5 is a very generous guess. 8.8 liters. We have a 9-lap race, 8 of them in full speed. One of them in warm up, so formation lap, so it should be alright. Will it give me 1 more liter? Yeah, maybe 2 more. 42 is a much better number anyway. And yeah, 2 minutes 30 left. Let's go once more around it and then familiarize ourselves with...
If it takes it's clear, push. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
Familiarize ourselves with the starting area. Only 8 laps for the sprint race, yeah? Then we have... so we do a 8-lap sprint race. Then we have another qualifying session, only 1 hot lap.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
And then a 16-lap feature race. So the race length should be around 20 minutes for the sprint and 40 minutes for the feature race. So it's a bit more of a sprint than what I normally do, and I'm normally better in endurance when I can drive on my own without too much trouble. So this will be a bit different. Yeah, no stints, nothing. Still the 40-minute race will be quite hard on the tires. But it's not worth it to do a pit stop, definitely not. So, basically we do single file until here, this section, the chase, in the formation lap, and then after this, left, right. Here we go into double file. I will probably be on the outside. We go 60 kilometers from here. And then slowly through here. First gear is geared pretty nice, and the starting zone is starting with that bridge. Whenever the leader accelerates, we can go. And I have a pretty good first gear for that, I think.
Checkered flag, P8.
So, and then go uphill and hope nothing goes wrong. Safety car disabled. Yes, this time it should be disabled. Last time it wasn't, and we had lots of issues with the game and getting it started. So the sprint race had to be cancelled last time, 2 weeks ago. This time it was all tested, they say, and we shouldn't have a safety car. So yeah, I just hope to survive this first one and somehow stay in the top 10. That would be great.
That's the end of the session. 8th place. Okay, Martin, get ready.
Yeah, we are on the outside, as promised. Turn the engine off for now. don't want it to become too hot. Yeah, don't see the temperature obviously. So yeah, who do we have in front? In front that's the Mustang, that's Niklas. He fell back quite a bit. On the left it's Franek. So the Mustang and the Camaro on the left side. Behind me I see Darren, my teammate, in the Cuda Cola. In the Cuda Cola Cuda. And to the left of me there's Niels in a grey Barracuda as well. And yeah, on the other side behind me there should be, and already is, I think, the white Camaro there is also Nico Hillebrand. Let's start the engine again. Okay. Things are looking good. Engine is nice and cool. And we will start any second with the formation lap. No Corvettes, no.
Green, green, green. The track temp's increasing. It's now 31 Celsius. Yellow flag. Caution. Understood. We're not going to change the tyres this time round. Sector 1 is clear.
Yeah, pretty slow pace here for the formation lap. I don't want to swerve too much and lose it on the formation lap. I hope my engine is not becoming too hot in the slipstream of others. We'll have to observe that and if necessary fix it for the feature race. Thanks Rambo. Thanks Desang Baton, that's Jackson, right? Good to see you here. Alright. Switch it off and coast, yeah. No, it shouldn't be that critical. I had it on 85 or 80% grill tape in qualifying, and I'm now down to 40. So let's see how it goes. Shouldn't be a problem when driving alone if I get clean air. Let me heat up my brakes a little bit. I have to go into formation now. No, not yet, after the chase. After the chase. It's a bit early for double file here. But yeah, let's do it.
Goad is now in the lead. Yellow flag.
Oh, they're going super slow.
Sector 3 is clear.
60 they said. Super slow. A little bit quicker would be nice. We go. Yeah. Collected already the sign there. And I'm boxed
Martin,
in.
The next car is Hillebrand.
Oh, God. Mikkel totally messed it up. I think it was pole sitter. And I lost the position definitely to Nicolas Hillebrand. Mikkel is probably on the inside. Ah, just a bad position to be in. Oh, there's Darren.
The guy ahead is Skode.
Oh, didn't see.
You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed.
No, definitely not. I just didn't see, but it's a bit bent, yes. Full survival.
Yellow flag sector 2.
No, it's
Sector
super hot.
2 is clear. It looks like Simon has gone off.
I'm not gonna fight Darren, he's my teammate. We'll see what else we do. If I can somehow keep going, but the car is a little bit in bad shape.
Shea has just retired from the race.
It's not perfect. Very dancey.
Yellow flag, watch out. D has retired. The leader's just done a 227.4. You're locking your front left. Sector 1 is 2.8 seconds off the pace.
It will be difficult. I cannot drive on the edge. It's swerving under braking quite a bit. Doesn't want to turn right.
Is now 0.6.
Turning left is still okay. I mean, that's what American cars were built for.
Gordon is now retired.
Seriously? No. What? Don't know who he meant. Yeah, I will
You're
not
locking your front left.
be able to hold Nico behind me.
New fastest lap for Stolze, 220.2. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Be really nice to follow them in a well-shaped car. This was not optimal. Lost momentum.
P8. Okay, Martin, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
I'm trying to ignore him. Oh no, overheating. Not perfect. So I will definitely turn it down a notch for the feature race. The grill tape. Don't do it, Nico. Oh, God. Hi, Brian. Yeah, I just do sim racing streams mostly, from time to time. Ah, my engine is a little hot. I will have to start shifting at some point. Somebody had a problem there. Somebody was very slow. Going into third now, just to save the engine a little bit. That was pretty bad. Nico might be able to get me now. I'm trying to get clean air.
Air temps rising. It's now 24 Celsius.
It's also a little bit more hot outside than in practice. Pay attention.
All right, Martin. The next car is Niklaus.
Oh, tire on the grass.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. That's your fastest lap today.
I need clear air.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag. We think that David has gone off. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I would love to go into a slipstream. Niklas is struggling a little bit, but so am I. Nico is also smoking.
Your lap time was at 2:22.2. All right, Martin. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
God, that's the sweary mode of crew chief. And my engine is starting to take damage, I think. Ouch. Oh, don't do it here. Oh, Nico. I don't know if I was still ahead or not.
Bad luck, mate.
Didn't want to
Car in
trust the
front of
mirror.
us is Hillebrand.
I'll beat him in the feature race.
Okay, Martin. Your water and your oil are both looking pretty hot right now. Try and take it easy.
Ah, it would be so nice to be able to fight back. But Nico definitely has even more temperature problems than I do. And is pretty quick into this corner.
Come on, that's the stuff. Car ahead is Niklaus. Yellow flag, sector 2. 2 to go. We think David has binned it. Sector 2 is green. Your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
God damn it.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. It looks like David has spun off. Sector 3 is green. If you don't cool this engine, you're really going to fuck it up. Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
Just gonna let it roll through here. Yeah, it would be in so good position to attack. I want just one more lap.
Okay, Martin, the next car is Hillebrand. One more to go, E9.
They're fighting pretty hard up there. Oleg is struggling.
The guy in front is Bodretsky. Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
That was surprisingly easy.
Nice one, mate. Well done, Martin.
Oh, Franek hit the wall. Do I stick it in?
Stolze is now leading.
Yeah, Kasper and Diana are fighting so hard.
Temperature looks quite high.
Now, when does Nico
Yellow
blow
flag.
up?
The gap to Hillebrand ahead is now 0.8. Looks like the leader's binned it.
Oh. There's a kinda gravel.
Green flag in sector 3.
Oh,
Stolze
Nico.
has won.
Ah, I messed it up. Ah! Oh, there's a car stationary.
P8, okay.
But he was in the...
Bad luck, Martin.
Oh yeah, he ran out of fuel! I overtook God. Oh God, what a race. It was much more challenging than it needed to be. And I probably could have fought with Niklas and Nico. But P7 is still really good. And it was a lot of fun. Great that I could keep away from Darren. Oh, nice one. Hope you had fun as well. But yeah, the engine took the beating, but I will definitely turn it down a notch. I don't want to pay attention to the engine temperatures. Yeah, Mikael gave the position back to Niklas. Okay. But great that I could benefit from it as well. But yeah, that was super nice. So let's don't forget about our setup. Loaded. How much fuel? 17. 17 times 4.5 is 76.5. Yeah, and I need the formation lap as well. So let's go 81. That's almost full. And grill tape is on 35. What was I? I think I was on 40. Yeah. So I will go down to 30. That should fix things. Let's have an eye also on the temperature here. 24 degrees air temperature right now. If that rises, I will go back a little more. But yeah, that's the race setup. I need to choose the quali setup for the one hot lap that we have. But yeah, it was so close together. Look at this. 3 seconds, 4 seconds into P3. With a little bit more luck, Janne lost it in the end. With a little bit more luck in the beginning, I was in the trunk of Niklas going down the hill after the start, and I was so boxed in. I couldn't get around, and then Nico passed me and so on. Oh, many what ifs, but as I said, P7 tell me that before the race. I'm happy, but I think I could have done a little more. But it looks like I'm good over the distance. Tire-wise, Franek definitely suffered a lot. Yeah, Nico in the red Challenger was quite good, quite fair. I'm not sure over the top of the hill if I was still ahead or not. I could have maybe closed the door there. Don't know if I'm still in replay. Yes, I am. We'll probably get we'll probably jump. Ah, yeah, there's this the section. I hope we have time. No, he was alongside. He definitely was alongside. More than enough. I get a different view. Not really. Maybe from this. Yeah, no, server is changing, but I think he was alongside, and it was good that I didn't close the door. Now the goal is to not fuck it up in the single hot lap that I have. I fucked it up in Adelaide, and then I was in all kinds of trouble. Qualified in P20 or something. And I definitely need to avoid that around here. I aim again P10, something in the top 10. Okay, practice. It's not yet the qualifying, but I don't know if we will skip this. But yeah, super pumped right now, and I actually would need a few minutes to calm down. With that Mustang slowing down on the start-finish straight. Good question from Cedo. So finish the session or straight into queue? Nico overtaking into that section there, over the top of the hill. There. I mean, you can do it if you are on the inside, because you are not the one that goes flying. But, boah, takes some balls to do that. We are finishing this session. This is good, 19. So I can
the track temp is now 21
load my quali setup and already practice. So we're now back to 85% grill tape and
clear.
Little
push,
fuel.
Push. Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat into them.
Yeah, that was the kind of racing that I was expecting from this series. Now let's avoid the wall contact and actually have a car that doesn't overheat. And then we might have a fun feature race at hand. Don't know where the next race will be. I think it might be Suzuka. Don't know how we will take those long corners in these cars, but actually we would have some runoff, so not every mistake is the end of the race. Might be quite good for once. Already some wall contact there. Just a minor tap.
It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Yeah, so keeping the car undamaged might be really good for the position in the end. I think not many cars will go through 40 minutes here without a scratch. The first corner is so important, and it's 50-50 for me if I can get it right. My thoughts wandered off for a moment and I messed up the line a bit.
Checker flags out. P9.
Never can get the entry. Not a perfect exit. Also very important corner, obviously. But a decent lap, so I wouldn't be dead last, at least. But I also messed it up in end late in the penultimate corner, so I spun there. Too much sliding. And a second too slow, but it was the best and better than everybody else. So. For now. Yeah, there was. Darren was quicker than I was. Yeah, it was not only body damage. Viewrix, sorry. Was not only body damage, definitely some suspension damage. If it's just a little bit of body damage, then crew chief also tells me it will polish out, mate, or something like that. And he said it was pretty fucked, and he wanted to bring me into the pits, so it was pretty bad. But I still was able. Braking was a bit sketchy, but the rest was okay. And turning right was a bit...
That's the end of the session, E9.
So now, special event, private qualifying again, and only one hot lap. We have 5 minutes to do that. So let's just get out before crew chief tells me all the time who set the best lap and so on. We need to pay attention to the red light there at the pit exit. And it's green and I can go.
Pit exit's clear. We have 3 laps to get the job done. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
In the first qualifying I did my my quickest lap in the first lap, and this is exactly what I need now, and it just feels so different. I said it was a banker lap last time, and it definitely wasn't. It was my second quickest time that I ever did. No, if I do 2 laps back to back, it will count 4 laps and it will disqualify me. So I have the out lap, hot lap 1 and in laps, and that's 3 laps, and then we're done. So once I cross the line it will count another lap. So only one hot lap. Alright, let's get concentrated and not mess it up this time. I don't like this mode.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, should be alright. Now don't mess it up again. Oof. Not perfect. Lots of lockup. Barely made it.
You're locking your front left tyre a lot.
Lost a bit of time here, 2 tenths maybe.
New fastest lap for D, 221.6.
It's alright. Below 221 is good.
That's a new fastest lap for Godretsky, 220.
It's alright. Now let's see how far we drop. Darren is ahead of me.
The guy behind is just
good work, Darren.
221.0.
Niklas behind me.
Session, P3.
That's good. And let's just head into the pits, right? And see. Nico behind me. Jenny ahead. Kasper ahead. Anybody who fucked up? Not yet. Mikkel, Jenny, yeah, that's alright. Sido behind me. Good work, Darren. That's a banger of a lap. Niels. God damn it. 110. Yeah, I know where I lost time. Maybe Darren, maybe Franek would have been possible in a perfect lap. Last time I did a 225 in the first qualifying on the first lap. That would be P4. But I'm super happy that I'm definitely up there. Could be much worse. Who else is missing? David and Quentin probably not up there. Yeah, Jake is 13th. And just David missing, but David was a bit slower. So yeah, P7 it is. Good. 1 place better than last time. Franek still ahead. Good on a single lap. Hopefully struggling over the distance. And I don't want to do a rolling start again. Just want to start properly. Yeah. So loaded the setup. I have all the fuel in the world. Basically a full tank. And if we do a warm-up, I should practice a little bit how it brakes. Should be more stable now. Last check on the grill tape 30. So weather cooled down a little bit again. We had 24, I think, in the first race. Now I could remember I couldn't do 2 hot laps in a row. It would, you see, it counted 3 laps for me, and that's the max that I can do. The out lap, if I do the second hot lap and then cross the line, it will count 4 laps and it will disqualify me. Been there, done that. Even though I don't know why Robin is there. Shouldn't be like that. Yeah, this display is totally not correct. But previously in rFactor 2 it worked like this. If you go over the limit here, then you're done. And they might actually penalize Robin for this if the game doesn't do it. Yeah, the setting in dirty air and warm-up, yeah, if I can catch somebody. But I had the problem in lap 4, lap 5, we definitely won't have so much time to, in the qualifying in 5 minutes, I can barely do 2 laps. So I won't see the full effect. I'll just check the air temperature again, and if it's not totally different, then I should be fine with 30%. Right, why not go for 25, just to be safe? That won't make the difference. The difference is my stupid mistakes. 22 in warm-up. Okay. Oliver is back. Yes, today. I hope Darren can keep up the pace and put Franek a bit under pressure. And I hope that the top 3 will hurt themselves again. Tito will be probably either I can get some cars in between me and Sido, or Sido will be super hot. They are asking if we're ready. Yeah. We are skipping. Okay, let's head into the race. No warm-up. And yeah, we'll probably let it run down now the key concerns come back. Okay. They are voting to pass ahead. I'm not voting. Just in case somebody
That's
wanted
the end of the session. 7th position. Watch for the lights.
All right. 120 to go until the start. This time we're on the inside, hopefully not boxed in then. The race has not started yet, Riley, so we are fine. Don't miss to honk.
Green, green, green. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Acknowledged, no tyres at the next pit stop. We think that Wire, Niklaus and Hillebrand have binned it.
Yes, they just didn't start
Sector
yet.
1 is green.
Totally confused crew chief here. Yeah, tires will be up to temp after 2 corners anyway. No need to waste them now. Oof. Let's do it again. But this time a little longer. So who will have messed up their fuel settings? We'll never know. So feature race means also big points, not just small points. Very important that we do well and finish. Trying to heat up the brakes again a little bit. Bit of a stutter there, not good. So inside it was. They are already lining up for 2x2 again. Niels is still swerving, so I'm not going besides him. The tires
Yellow
thing.
flag.
Yeah. Yeah, not too good. That shall not bother me. Bit more heat into the brakes. And then we are good.
Stolze is leading the race.
So where do I see best who is pushing? Currently I don't see anything.
Green flag in sector 3.
And we're going.
8th place.
Guido is gone. Nico again, very aggressive. I was a little bit cautious, but
Okay, Martin, the
might
next
have
car
a nice
is
fight
Hildebrand.
at hand now with Nico. Just don't crash again behind him. Niklas behind me, very aggressive as well. A few stutters. Not good.
Okay, Martin, don't let this guy distract you.
Did I lose 2 places? Yeah, Sido and Nico. Indeed. So, first lap was orange zone, be a bit more careful now. We can try to push. Not that hard. Because that will bring Niklas next to me. Not quite. No, don't stick it in there.
Yellow flag, sector 3. The leader has just done a 223.5.
I just was too scared.
Has gone off. You're locking your front left wheel, P9. You've just done a 228.1.
Thanks for the bump.
Ignore the aero damage, it's nothing.
We don't even have it on the display, so Tom gave me a nice bump to stay ahead. Thank you, Tom. That was really helpful. Sorry for being so slow off that corner, but I don't know if that attack was already necessary. Niklas super quick through that corner. Let's try to keep things together and get up to speed.
Sector 3 is now clear.
Always have tire life in mind as well. Darren is going off.
Incident
Oh,
Sector 3, yellow
that was
flag.
a bit too far off. Shit.
We think Andrews has crashed. The guy in front is Wire. Green flag Sector 3. Fastest lap for Stolze, 220.5.
Yeah, I need to pick up a bit more pace. The others are doing below 221s, so that's super quick. But also I think they will shred their tires in no time.
The gap behind is now 0.7.
Yeah, very wide. That cost quite a lot. But we are still safe. Niklas is super aggressive, leaning on the tires there. Need to survive a few more laps.
Fastest lap for Goad, 220.5.
Not like that.
You're locking your front left.
I'm still too slow on that high fuel load.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Yeah, this car only has 4 gears. Feeling a bit better now with every lap. But still a bit nervous. Just trying to keep it together until everybody else is starting to struggle with their tires. But yeah, I locked up the right front so much this time. And rFactor 2 actually simulates flat spots, so not too good. And it locks up again. Yeah, that's still too slow.
You've just done a 222.1.
I'm still way too slow. I think my car is better on low fuel. I hope the balance of power shifts a little bit. But still my right front does not look too good. Yeah, Tom is attacking Niklas, that's good. We got a little breathing room now. First 21.
It's now 1.9. That lap time was 221.7. You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Second in sector 1. Holy moly. The shift takes a lot of time, and I'm not changing my shifting pattern right now. The gear shift procedure costs more time, that's why I stay in second most of the time. It might be a 10th maybe on top of the hill, but I don't mind. If you really nail it, but often I'm not nailing it. And then it's better to be in second. But in general, I think you're right, it might be a little bit quicker in third. Oh, Nico had a problem.
Okay, Martin, the next car is Hillebrand.
Little wide again.
You're locking your front left tyre a lot.
The front right is the problem, not the front left. Just balancing them out. So, did Nico have a wall hit? or just smaller issue. I was a little late on the brakes. Heat, not a problem. 105 for the oil, super good. Up to 118, I think I'm
Okay,
fine.
Martin, you're reeling Hillebrand in. The gap is 1.5.
So one click less on the drill tab would have been enough, definitely. But I'm better safe than sorry. Yeah, Nico definitely has problems with the tires, which is good. Maybe I can win some time, bring him in between me and Niklas, who is slowly gaining time on me again.
Johnson has just retired.
Bit too greedy,
That was
opened up the brakes,
222.1.
and then was too quick. Yeah, Niklas is approaching, 1/10 again. Need to get Nico. Let's turn into early here.
The gap to Hillebrand ahead is now 0.7. You're locking your front left wheel. P8.
Still 8 laps to go after this. Cedo is not going away either. So maybe a little bit more in this. Yeah, always a little bit too late here. Need to get that together.
All right, Martin, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
Slightly too greedy again. Could have had a better run. That was too early. Yeah, Niklas is getting closer. Lost half a second there, so I need to get past as soon as possible. Again, too late. Could use engine braking on there.
That was a 222.7.
He's now seriously losing time now behind him. But I also make mistakes.
Okay, Martin, you've used half your fuel. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. It looks like David has binned it. Stick with him, keep him under pressure.
Come on, come on, come on.
You're locking your front left tyre a lot. You're second off in Sector 1. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Yeah, consistently slow. Nico had a shift there.
Yellow flag. We think that David has stacked it. Green flag, sector 1.
Yeah, I braked a little too early there. Could have risked a little more. Come on. Get moving. Just a tap. And too early. Nico has a bad line and he will slow me down quite a lot. Oh, Niklas is laughing right now. Ah, over-revved a little bit. That was wild. I'm losing so much time. And I've brake faded. It definitely is brake fade, but it's impossible to slow this thing down into the last corner. No way around them. Yeah. God damn it. Ruining my tires as well. He's making mistakes, just not in the right places. And Cedo is so far gone now as well.
Gap to P9 behind is now 0.6.
A big lockup.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Goad is leading the race. We
Okay.
think Smythe has spun off.
Come on, pull, pull, pull. I definitely have different gearing than Nico. That's not enough. And on the outside there's no grip at all. I have to pay attention to Niklas.
Gordon has retired from the race.
Too early on the throttle. Ah, this is so exhausting. It's so slow there.
All right, Martin, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
There is a small mistake. Ah! Can't get the power down.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Yeah. Oh! Might be through. A little bit of sustaining. Oh yeah, that was... I checked Nico up a little bit there. Nice, right there.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits.
Small bump. I hope that was not moving under braking, because that car is wandering all over the place.
Two laps remaining. E7.
Now I should have it. Just need to pull away. That was hard work. Damage is not noticeable. It's just minor bodywork. Yeah, I'm too careful maybe into this bit. But Nico also was too greedy, so I got a bit of time. Yeah, focus on the exits. This was a bad exit.
Next car is YM.
One more lap after this. It's late, very late.
You're locking your front
Yeah,
left wheel.
Nico made the same mistake.
One more lap to go.
Very good. Six tenths to Niklas. Oh god. That mistake was unnecessary. I hope Jake also overtook Nico. I hope they can keep Niklas busy.
The gap to Niklaus behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Decent exit. Yeah, Niklas is gained a lot. No mistake now in the last corner.
Goad has taken the win.
Oh, Niklas is so quick on the straight. He's not doing something stupid, at least. But he will have a good run out of this. Just gonna defend. And there we go, P7. Wow, that was hard work. Hard work. Wow, what a race. That was super nice. Oh, God. That was super nice. Don't know much. I don't think much else would have been possible. My tires were fucked as well. Cedo was too quick. So I'm super happy. Branek kept it better together, and the other guys were just better on high fuel loads. And I tuned my car for half a fuel load and low fuel. So I struggled a lot in the beginning. But it was better than on worn tires, I think. Oh, but that was super nice. I mean, I would have, after practice, I would have liked to be a little bit quicker and to be up there P5, P3, but impossible with those guys. It's just too good. There's Jake. Yeah, I still don't like. I don't love the track. I start to like it, but it's so much work passing another car here. I hope Jake had a good race as well in P9. Okay, Dave. Everybody was making mistakes, yeah. But I think those in the front, they were pretty consistent this time. But yeah, good time with Nico. Thanks, Nico, for a great fight for 15 laps, I think. Or after I caught up to him, finally. So Mikael takes the lead. The Danish guys again in another league. Janne in P3. Barnick P4. Niels in the best Barracuda. Just much quicker than I was on a single lap. And yeah, but I'm happy to take second. I'm a bit sad about Darren. Oh, but he could at least continue, so a few points for Darren at least. Cuda crew result P7, P12. The two best cars per team count. Reese was not driving today. So, decent result. Blue Thunder will take the team championship anyway, but we might be up there for P2. We'll see. Cuda, underdog, I don't know, it's the heaviest car, but also has the most power. So I think most cars, maybe not the Javelin, but all others are good. I'm not sure if the Mustang is a little bit better, because Janne is normally not that far behind. Half a second is a lot for Janne. But the Cuda definitely is a good car, so that's not holding me back. What's holding me back is those 8/10ths to Niels. If I get those, then I'm up there with Frannek and Niels. But yeah, next time focus more on the higher fuel load and make it less understeery. And also Suzuka will be a whole different game. No walls. So I think it will be good. Anyway, that's it. Thank you all very much for sticking with me. I know I couldn't read too much in the chat in the second race, but I hope it was very much entertaining. Last time, 2 weeks ago, I said, yeah, I'm almost done with the next videos, and so I'm not. I was super busy with work. I will be going to South Korea on Tuesday. I might do 1 or 2 things while I'm there regarding YouTube. We'll see how it goes, but I also want to enjoy my time there off work that I get. Yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, I'll keep you posted. Thanks again for joining me today, and see you all again very soon. Have a nice rest of